Okay, we're live. Give me a minute. I'm gonna run back through chat and greet everybody that came in early. We have Maurice that came in, Mike Sampson. We have Angel Hawk, straight to the point. 3B fishing, 351. There's Pontoon Jody in there. And we got Lee Evans. We got Real Gals Fishing. So right now we got so tell us a little bit about yourselves.
You want me to go first?
Ladies first.
He's a ladies first.
Jamie.
Well, I'm Rebecca. I'm a banker. God, what can I say? I love to catfish. I love flatheads. That's what I love. Me and Jamie's been fishing for what? About 5 years together? About 5 years together. And gosh, we're just country people. We love to hunt. We love to fish. We just love to have a good time.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jamie. I'm her best half. I'm pretty much the same. I'm just down to earth. I'm just kind of the shy one. I let her take the lead and everything. Like I said, we love to catfish. We do everything together. We hunt.
Oh yeah.
Everything we do, we're stuck together. We're a team, so we do it all together. I mean, she loves the flatheads. I love the blues. So when we go fishing, we just kind of if I'm throwing cut out the back and she's fishing with brim, normally if they get hit, she grabs those rods, and normally if the cut bait or something, I like the fight of the blues, so we just kind of share it right down the middle.
Those are two different fights between a blue and a flathead.
Rebecca, you and oh yeah, trust me, I know, I understand that one. So Rebecca and Pontoon Jody have one thing in common. They both love flatheads.
That's it. They're the best.
You have different setups for your flathead and your blue?
Oh, say it again.
Me or Avid?
Either of you.
My question was, do you have a different setup on your poles for your bluefish or your flatheads?
Go ahead, Jody.
Or use the same thing?
So, I mean, they're pretty much the same, but some of them I kind of do a Santee rig, to pull if it's just cut bait. So, to pull it up. But see, I like live brim. I love live brim. So I'll just, put it here. Our current gets really strong. So, I'm just dropping them off the side with the 8-ounce weight and just letting them go down and just waiting. But Jamie, he loves that eel, throwing that eel out there and catching them blues. So our blues love the eel around here. They do.
We pretty much on all my cut baits and eels.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much, I'm just using a direct Santee rig for all my cut bait.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can honestly say you're taking a piece of Chunky's bait and using it down in South Carolina.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it works.
Oh yeah, it does. It really does. We found with the eel that it works. What we call the Great PD River, which is a muddy style river, the eel works really well. But if we go towards the coastal, like blackish water, it doesn't work as good in that type of water. So the muddy water, it works real well for us. So when we go to more of a black colored water, we normally seem to shy away from it and go to all live bait. So it works 2 different styles.
Okay, so that brings up this question. What are your best and favorite baits to use for flatheads and blues?
Me, I love live brim. I love live brim. Keep it natural.
And that's pretty well the same way for the blues. You know, what body of water we fish in, we seem to kind of turn towards that bait. Like Santee, when we go there, we normally, you know, cut herring, perch, shad works real well there. So it all depends on what body of water we fish and which, you know, kind of goes towards what bait we're going to use.
So Rebecca likes the live bait and you use the cut bait.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I enjoy watching her catch the big ones.
Yeah.
I really do.
Now, Avid asked earlier what your personal best was.
I never had much luck off of cut bait on my flatheads. I mean, you know, I have caught them, but with that live bait, it really makes a big difference. For sure. What do you think with your flatheads, Jody?
I like cut bait.
You do?
Yeah. I use very little brim. I take it, but I don't catch that many with it. But I'm in the current a lot, you know, the channel.
See, yeah.
So I mostly use skipjack cut bait.
Nice.
Yeah. See, we don't have the, you know, skipjack down here, so brim
It's like candy.
That's nice. I hear it's like candy. We'll have to try it out when we go your way.
Up here, skipjack is like candy. Any bloody fish is really good up here. Your skipjack, red horse sucker, your Asian carp, your big-headed carp, your shad, your bluegills, your yellow bellies up here. Your bluegills, your yellow bellies are both great flathead candies up here.
Yeah.
There you go.
And up on the Kaskaskia, I can catch flatheads up there between 35 and 40 pounds. And I know the Illinois state record flathead came out of the Kaskaskia River, which was 81 pounds.
There you go.
So I know what that river is. We got a few more people that just joined in. I want to get a quick shout out. We got Mike Urban. We got Chris Uselton. Catfish and Crappie Mark. Welcome. Freddy's Outdoors. We got Alicia Burnett. 2 Old Vets.
There you
go. 351. We got Ashley Lowe. We have Lance McCougue. Sunfish Assassin.
Got a lot.
Wabash Nate. I don't think I've seen him in here before, but welcome. Justin Fishing Fetish. Jeremy Philip Williams, The Weekend Angler, Laura the Explorer.
Ooh, Laura,
Steve
hi.
Mosley. If you all have any questions for Carolina's Real Screamers, please put question marks in chat, and I'll keep an eye out for them, and I'll ask them as they pop up. So, how long have you two been? Whoops.
Oh, say it one more time.
How long have you two been fishing together?
5 years. So
how
5
long?
years.
Okay. So Jamie, here's a question for you. How were you so lucky to find a woman like that?
I was very blessed. It's a kind of a funny story. I love shooting pool. So I was shooting pool one night, and I looked across the room, and this lovely lady was standing across there, and we just got to talking, and we actually left shooting pool, and we went fishing. So that's kind of like our first date. I asked her if she would love to spend the night underneath the stars, and she said, sure. So fishing was the only thing we could come up with, and that's what we did. So we had a good time, and it was just I've been blessed ever since to have this lovely lady on my side.
Good boy.
You trained them well.
I tried to. It's been work.
But we've enjoyed every second of it. We really have. We do a lot of fishing, a lot of hunting, and like I said, everything we do, we do together. So we really enjoy it.
We have an upcoming tournament. We're going to fish against each other again.
I know. I'm so excited about this one, the couples tournament.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. But see, our problem right now is our rivers are not right now. They're very, very low. We actually fished this one river, and when we were doing the Iron Cat, the final on that one, we went down to the river, and there's only 1.5 feet worth of water in there. We couldn't put our boat in. We had to change every game plan we had and go to another river. So if we could just get these rivers straight right now, we would be okay.
Yeah. What day are we fishing that?
It's the 10th, isn't it? It's a Sunday.
The Sunday, October 10th. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to go to my laptop crashed, so I had to switch over to my tablet.
Uh-oh.
Was talking about we're both fishing the couples tournament on Saturday, October 10th.
I know. I was watching you on another monitor.
Okay.
So, I had someone text me a question for you, Jamie. Let me find the question again. This person wants to how can I word this?
You're on the hot seat.
I know, I'm sweating over here.
Okay. She wants to know the confirmation of the relationship, and if you will ask her the question.
Oh. When's that gonna be?
We're keeping her on her toes right now. We
It's gonna have to be in April. That's when the good fishing is.
That's it. So it's definitely gonna probably be one day when we're out on the boat, fishing's going good, we're both laughing and carrying on, and then we'll see what happens.
That's what I said. We're gonna have to have a whole week of fishing for that one. It'll be a good time.
We're just trying to push you in that much of a hot seat, but about 2 hours ago, and I'm like, okay, how can I bring this in?
Good question.
I tried to keep it anonymous without giving it away, but I couldn't.
You did a good one.
So, what are you guys' favorite rods and reels you'd like to use?
We love Mad Cats. We are Mad Cat all the way.
Would you like to go over your rigs that you use on your rods, your lines, reels, all that for the people?
Well, basically, like I love the Carolina rig. Basically, it's what we pretty much use, unless live bait and stuff, around the stumps and things like that. Then we try to keep them up off the bottom a little bit. I like using 30 to 40 pound tests, and on our lines, and we love throwing 8-ounce weights around here because sometimes when the water gets up a little bit with the current and stuff, we love the 8-ounce. As far as my cut bait, I will use the 4 to 5 ounce weights on that. But it's pretty simple. We don't get very high tech with it. I find out simpler the rigs are, seems to work. The older style stuff, and just keep it simple. that's what we try to do.
I noticed you have them lit up of a night. How do you do that?
Well, matter of fact, I just played around with lights this week on the boat. I have some lights up on the. We had the SmackDown, multi T bars on the back, and I have lights that's on the back part of it, and we put lights on the bottom part to light up the floor and the water, and we have some on the side. It's pretty much the vehicles you see with the lights up, the underglow lights is what we're using on the side.
Okay.
I mean, it seems to work real well.
Yeah, it definitely look pretty as you signed up like they are.
But we appreciate it.
It definitely lights it up. It's so funny when boats go by us, you can just hear them talking about it. Wow, that boat's bright. I hope we're not blinding them.
All right, Chris Uselton in chat has a question for you. Any superstitions like good luck charms, etc.?
Well, I have my good luck charm with me every time. So the only thing I don't like to do is eat peanuts on the boat. I won't eat peanuts.
He won't eat peanuts.
So
what's the myth about the peanuts?
Well, when I used to race, go-karts and done some dirt track racing. It was bad luck also. You didn't want bowl peanuts in the racing trailer. They always say, it's bad luck. So I kind of carried that over to fishing. So,
okay.
And I have trail mix in the front of the boat, and he always goes, "Don't open it! Don't open it!" Like, I'm hungry.
You're open what?
I remember that. I've been eating this on the boat. No more pistachios on the boat.
I know. I'm telling you, but we're kind of in a slow spree right now, so maybe we should try the peanuts.
Might need to try it out.
All right, Laura the Explorer says, "Love when you would do a light show in her live streams."
Yeah, she would do her live streams, and we would sit across the river from her. And when she would ask us a question, we would, turn the light on to a different color so she knows we're listening to it. We had the best time with it.
That's fun. That'd be fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys out there and do that. I've just been busy with a lot of work and everything, and it's hard to catch her live. And sometimes when she's live, I'm live.
There you go.
Yeah, Miss Laura's the one that kind of got us into this, and we appreciate, and she's a very nice lady. We appreciate everything she's done for us. And it was nice meeting her up on the bank, talking to her, and we just kind of appreciate everything she's done for us.
It was funny when we met. Well, I wasn't there. That was the first day we did not fish together. The first and the only time. And we saw her a couple times sitting on the bank, and I always said, "Well, I'm going to go over there." But when we would come back, she would be gone. And that one day I didn't go, she came over to Jamie and talked, and I was so happy we finally got to learn who she was, and she's really stood behind us. We thank her.
All right, Fishing the Mid-South wants to know, when will the real screamers start live streaming their trips?
We're trying to figure that out right now because a lot of our places we can't get service. So that's where we kind of struggle with. Since we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we're definitely testing some new places. Santee's you got places that you can, and then some places you can't, so you're kind of stuck. And the Great PD River, where we fish out a lot, there's only within almost a mile and a half that you have service. And a lot of places that we love fishing is sort of on down river. So we're trying to look around different places, but the cell service is it's tough.
It's touch and go.
But we would love to start doing a lot of that here real soon.
Alicia says she didn't know the background story, but she loves it.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys have a boat. Can you give us a run through of your boat and how you have it set up?
Absolutely. We have a Sea Arc Pro Cat 240. We love that boat. We just got it, about 4 months ago?
About 4 months ago.
But see, we were used to fishing off of a pontoon boat, and we loved it. But when we got more, into the tournaments, we kind of needed something faster to get us to our spot a lot quicker. So, we found that Sea Arc, and we were just so happy and thrilled, that it was so close to home that we could get it. So, oh gosh, we have, our multi T-bars in the back, which we absolutely love. We have Driftmaster rod holders, which
we're getting ready to switch. We're wanting to change up the rod holders. I'm really wanting to go with some of the monster rod holders, and I've heard a lot of good things about them. So I'm really wanting to go to switch over to everything and go over to that. But yeah, right now we just sort of took some of the stuff that was on the pontoon and switched it over to the boat that we have now until we can kind of get everything established.
Gosh, how many do we have on our boat?
I believe we're about 16 rod holders right now.
16?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, I think I remember one of you guys talking about this, but here's a question from that statement. When will you have Laura the Explorer on the boat with you fishing?
We want her on the boat. She needs to come with us. We need to set up a time with her to get her out there with us. We want to get her personal best beat again. And the best way to do it is get up river.
Yeah, we definitely want to make that happen real soon, and we would love to have her, in some of our, maybe when we start doing some live streams, some of the tournaments and stuff, and really start working together also. And like I said, it was a real blessing to meet her, and we thank her for a lot that she got us into this.
She's getting on the boat.
Okay, we have a question in chat from Mark from Catfish and Crappie. Who is your favorite YouTube fishing channel?
Well, that's hard to say because
all of them
are really. I mean, everybody's, like I said, has opened up to us and everything, and we really thank everybody for everything they've done for us. It's hard to pick one; they're all great.
They're all so good.
I mean, we've kind of got hooked on everybody. We sit down there before. Lay down at night and we watch and go through, whoever's live. We love, going into them and chatting and stuff, but it's hard to pick one.
We used to sit down and watch our favorite TV shows, and now we're just constantly on YouTube. I don't even need to pay for TV anymore.
So it's hard to pick just one. They're all great.
They really are. They're all got their own little, thing that makes them so interesting.
Exactly.
They all have their own setup.
From everybody, you take everybody's advice and you put it into your own. And
yeah,
I really can't say I could pick just one.
It would be unfair for us to say that. It really would, because they're all so great and they've all welcomed us, and we really appreciate everybody.
I watch them for the fishing, but I stay a lot for the chat.
That's it.
It's me. He'll be watching them. I'll just be scrolling through talking.
Yeah.
I know. All right, this one is both for the ladies, because I know Pontoon Jody was in the Iron Cat Ladies Challenge, and so is Rebecca. But Rebecca, what was it for being your first time on Palmetto's Iron Cat Ladies Challenge and winning it?
Oh, I couldn't really hear the whole question. Say it one more time.
What was it like being on Palmetto's Iron Cat Ladies Challenge for your first live and winning it?
I was very nervous. I was very nervous because I've never done one of those. And I was really excited, to get out there for South Carolina and the ladies, and go against some women that have really fished hard and can really pull out some nice fish, But when I won it, I was kind of surprised, with that, because what won it that last day was, what was it, 16.01 or 02, and the whole time I was thinking, God, that Potomac's really going to whip us. That potato is going to take us down, and towards the end, I was in shock.
You shocked a lot of us.
I'm telling you, myself too. You know, the last like 10 or 15 minutes, I had to look at Jamie and go, any minute Bex is going to yell, fish on. And that's a fisher woman right there. She can fish, you know, and it was just a hard bite for all of us. I was just lucky enough to get a nice one.
I don't know what kind of question this is, but this is from Fishing from Mid-South. It's for Rebecca. If you were forced to either watch Fishing with a Shad or give up fishing, can he buy your stuff?
Oh, I didn't hear it say. If I could watch
Fishing with a Shad or give up fishing.
Oh, I'm not giving up fishing. I'm not giving up fishing now. I'm watching Fishing with the Chad.
As we call him, the golfer, since Brian B beat him.
That's what we.
So, you guys both use a Carolina rigs down there fishing, right?
Yes.
And you use bait casters or spinning?
Bait caster.
Bait casters.
Which, I think you said they were Abus or something like that?
Well, we have we have a mixture. We have ambassadors, you know, some pins. I love them all. I mean, we're really fortunate enough to, you know, all of them seem to be real well. I mean, I just like my ambassadors, but as far as the way it feels in my hand, you know, being able to throw them and stuff. And Rebecca has hers, you know, where she likes the gold cup. You know,
I love a gold cup.
Where it feels good to her and it's easy for her to cast. So we used to have a lot of spinning, you know, when we've done a lot of off the side of the boat quite a bit, but I finally talked her into kind of let's go on all with the bait casters, and she's hooked.
All right, Palmetto Catch I want you to tell us about the tournament you guys did last night, and how did you guys do?
Oh, Kevin. We skipped that one.
Anyway, but because I remembered.
So we are part of the Santee Lakes Catfishing Club, and last night was the start of the season, which was a nighttime tournament. And goodness gracious, what a night! You know, we could not get on the fish to save us last night, to save our lives. We would get, you know, some really nice bites, but nothing really. He did lose one right at the boat, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh no.
Santee's been tough on us here lately, but we'll be back. We'll definitely find them.
Absolutely. But we did try the chicken. It didn't work.
So no more chicken in the boat, right?
Yeah, that's our luck. There were some really great fishermen out there last night, and we fished hard. I mean, we drifted, we anchored, we did everything we could, but the location where we were, there was just we just couldn't find them. And
Santee beat us.
I even pulled out the balloons. I've been using balloons, you know, lighted balloons for a long time. Go to Walmart's and buy them, and you know, you see these balloons out there that has party time on them and stuff. And I even floated balloons last night and just could not get on them. I really couldn't.
Palmetto says that you're going to do the one on October the 9th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeremy's Tournament Catch wants to know where you all were fishing.
Well, in the wrong place.
In the wrong place.
We fished a lot last night in the hatchery. The hatchery's paid off for us in the past. I mean, it's been real good. But last night, we fished a little bit deeper water. We averaged between anywhere from 3 foot to probably the 20-foot range last night, and we just couldn't find them. The Solix, we hunted, and just bait fish just wasn't in the area where we were and just couldn't find them.
Okay, this question is for pontoon from Chris. How big is your pontoon boat, Jody?
It's 20 foot.
Do you want to go let Molly in?
20 foot long.
Excuse me, one second.
You guys mentioned you had a pontoon boat as well?
Yeah, we did have a pontoon boat. We had a 24-footer. Well, we still have it. It's sitting in the yard, but we still have it.
But you don't use it
anymore. Break it out every once in a while.
Now, how many rod racks are on that one?
Oh, we have 26.
Wow.
26. Oh, yeah. I mean, we had it completely decked out to fish, completely 360 on that boat.
Now, how many rods do you use at a time?
17.
You fish 17 rods at a time.
17 rods.
My
yeah.
goodness.
Yep, I'm telling you. While Jamie's got them spread out, to do those blue cats, I'll have 8 on just the sides fishing for flatheads. So I'll be dropping them right off the, sometimes off the back on the sides.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much everywhere.
You ever get them tangled up?
So when we get to some good current, the ones that we throw way out, sometimes they do wrap around each other. But, the ones off the sides, they're pretty. They're down there. They ain't moving.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I run into is, getting hooked up on a log down there.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you guys were talking about your next tournament. What are you guys going to do to prep for it and to get ready for it?
Well, the next couple weekends, we're going to go and look around and try to find some new spots. And basically just
see what the world's going on down there. We got to go find them.
Yeah, it seems like it's been slow lately. So I mean, we're hoping with some maybe cooler weather. If we can get some cooler weather, it might jump up a little bit and help us out. We love wintertime fishing. It seems to be a lot better for us between now and April. If we can just try to find the fish.
And see, a lot of our tournaments right now are in the daytime. We're used to nighttime fishing. That's what we do. We, when it gets dark, we're out there, and it's a different ball game in the daytime. It definitely is. You get your good morning bite, but when it gets to about that 12 to 5, you got to start hunting for them. You do. Mm-hmm. It's different.
And plus,
do you have anything?
Say it again.
I was asking Jody, does she have any questions?
Yeah. For Jamie, when you learned to do a bait caster, was it hard for you to learn?
Not at all. I've done a lot of rod and reel repair. I used to run a bait shop here in Conway where we live. So I've worked on them. I've had a bait caster in my hands since I was knee high to a grasshopper. So I've really taken the liking to them. So to me it all depends on how tight you set your drag, or not drag, but on the side, when you go to cast. Yeah. So I like mine a little bit tight. I don't get the distance because of the backlash and everything. So, depends on which style you're using too. Yeah. So certain ones, you can loosen up a little bit more than you can to other ones because of the backlash and stuff. But I love them.
Rebecca, the same question for you. I didn't really, do bait casters at the beginning. I was spinning rods only, and then I would watch him all the time. And he had, was it an ambassador? I can't remember. And I did try it the first time, and I was like, ooh, yeah, I don't like this, But now, I don't think you could put a spinning rod in my hand. I'm telling you, just like he was saying, when I got my gold cups, I don't think there's any turning me on to anything else but a gold cup bait caster. I love them, That's it for me.
Yeah. Now, you use bird nest a lot?
I used to a lot. I remember when she was back there when she first started. Definitely went through some line, but
I am a pro at getting a knot out. Okay, and it took some time to learn.
I still bird nest some.
You see some of these pictures with the line all pooped
Like
out.
this. That was mine.
Yeah.
The one on Facebook, you see, that's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a question in chat from Outdoors with Chris. So, who always gets the biggest fish when you go out fishing?
Oh, that's me. I'm trying to teach him how to fish. No. That's me. Jamie.
You know,
He just stuck a video up the other day, and I told him, I said, the next fish that hits, this one's yours. Just take it. Well, I jumped in quick. I jumped in. And he put on Facebook, the woman that stole my fish.
I knew not even move, but you know, I really sit back and video, and I enjoy. You know, I laugh at her. I mean, I love her to death. I enjoy watching her catch them. You know, she did allow me to catch the winning fish, just one winning fish in our tournament. That was up in Sidey Hill, South Carolina. We beat out 55 boats. We ended up catching that flathead at 4:20 in the morning. So she did let me reel that one in.
And the only reason I let him reel that one in is because I fell asleep.
What did that one weigh?
Oh,
God, I can't remember.
I won't say close to right around 40 pounds, somewhere up in there. I can't quite, remember the exact weight of it, but it was close to there.
Yeah.
Laura says, James, she goes, she allowed me? Then Laura goes, smart man.
I didn't want to have to rough them up.
we make a good team, that's for sure.
So, how many tournaments a year do you guys participate in?
Oh gosh, I couldn't even tell you. Any chance we get, we're out there.
Ever since we got the new boat, we're trying to fish as much as possible, with our work schedule. So, working 6 days a week a lot, it's kind of hard to fish a lot of them, but we try to make our best to plan ahead and fish as much as we can. But with the new boat, we're still trying to get used to, drifting off the back of the new boat. It's a lot different than the pontoon boat.
It is.
We're still trying to learn the new Solix 12 that we got, figure it out. She does all that. The only thing I know how to do is turn it on and off. But but yeah, we're working out some of the kinks right now. We're still trying to. We're better at river fishing than we are lake fishing, but we're trying to learn the lake fishing a lot more. It's been tough for us, but we're not no quitters. We will figure it out.
That's it.
So the planer boards and all that.
Do you use Navionics?
I love Navionics. I am all the time, when we're in the house, at the end of the day, and we know we're going to some place, I am constantly on there. We know where we're going to fish at before we even get there.
Mm-hmm.
She picks up spots.
Do you use a fish finder also?
Oh, say it again, Jody.
Do you have a fish finder on your boat also?
Oh, yeah. We have a Humminbird, a Solix 12. So we do have one of those.
Okay.
And Laura the Explorer wants to know, what is your favorite bait and in what river?
So
the great PD, we love live brim and pretty much just eel. I love my eel.
Like Santee, it's like a mixture. I mean, we like perch out there. I like brimhead there.
And shad.
And shad, yeah. So it's kind of like a toss up. But when we go to like the Waccamaw, we'll usually use all brim there. Mm-hmm. So it's a little mixture of everything.
So how many lakes and rivers are so close by you that you have access to fishing?
We got the Great PD, we got the Little PD, we got the Waccamaw and the Intercoastal. And Santee's about right at a 2-hour drive for us. And then, of course, you got your
river, everything.
North Santee and South Santee rivers. It all depends on, basically, we're a lot more on the Great PD River than we are anywhere.
But where we're located, I mean, we pretty much have a variety pack.
Yeah.
We can go anywhere we want to.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Rebecca, congratulations on your captain's license.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm so excited about that. I worked hard on that one.
Laura just shared that one out in chat.
Nice.
Can you tell me about the captain's license, what that does?
Oh, yeah. So we were, about 3 years ago, we really wanted to get, more into guiding.
Mm-hmm.
And, with it here, you definitely had to have like us, we're not going to have a lot of people on our boat. It's under 6. So I got the OUPV license so we could carry up to 6 passengers on the boat. So I went through my course and I passed it.
Congratulations.
I think the hardest part was definitely, after getting all your paperwork together, and that was a chore in its own.
So you're going to start offering charters?
We're going to start soon.
We're just really testing, with doing all the different fishing and stuff right now. We're wanting to make sure when we do start this, we can put customers on fish.
Yeah.
With the summertime, the way things has been, it's been real slow. So we're trying to figure out how we can definitely, speed that up for the customers. We definitely don't want to be out there all day and, getting skunked. That doesn't look good at all. So that's the biggest part about it also. It's just making sure when you take a customer that, they can have a good time and put them on some fish.
I would like to give a shout out to Muddy River Catfishing, Chris Flores. He's in chat. Welcome and thank you. So we do have some people in here that can help you with StreamYard questions or technical difficulties with your streams, like catfish and crappie, palmetto cats, and a few others in here that you can always reach out to and ask. And I'm sure they'd be glad to help you out with your StreamYard, your signals and everything, and how that could help you out.
We thank you all.
Thank you very much.
And do you fish year-round, or do you just do warm water or spring, summer, and fall?
We fish anytime we have time off.
Pretty much year-round. I mean, I myself personally, I love wintertime fishing. It seems that's when we really get up on some of our bigger blues. As far as the flatheads, they really slow down around here as far as the wintertime. But, I love wintertime. I love the cooler weather. It's so a mixture of hunting and fishing, but mostly fishing.
Do you have any tips on staying warm during the winter while you're out on the water?
I need to know that one too. I get cold easy.
Well, I'm in the process of looking around at maybe putting a full enclosure on the ProCat. So as soon as we get those funds together, we're definitely going to have it enclosed. It's just, trying to get the new electric motor, all the new stuff on it. I mean, it takes a lot to get that on there. But
I use a propane heater.
Yeah, we
throw that on the pontoon boat. We always have one of those.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay, you guys. Catfish and Crappie, has a page on Facebook, and if you have any questions, you can message him on Facebook, and he'll help you out with the answers. And
we appreciate you.
I'm sure that can go the same way with palmetto cats as well.
Oh yeah.
Kevin's been
if you have any questions that I can help you with, feel free to shoot me a message, and we'll get you hooked and taken care of.
That's what we love. This is such a good community. Everybody's here for each other, and we really do. Thank you all.
The weekend angler's in here as well, and he's good with information and stuff like that. So I believe you can get him on Facebook as well.
Oh yeah.
Him questions. He's good with boatman motors and stuff like that. So he's another amazing person. He's in Southern Illinois as well. He does short videos on Saturdays. about boat motors and stuff like that, and wiring problems and everything that you probably can go through and help with the motors and all that. So
Laura made the comment in chat. That means they can have Laura the Explorer on their boat as a test charter customer.
There you go.
Make sure you video it. Do a live stream.
Then she can live stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you wanted her on the boat, and she goes, "There's your offer."
That's
it.
I have to send her a quick message.
Yeah.
Booked.
So, what is your ladies' next tournament?
What is our next tournament? Oh God, I got to look at the date real quick.
We're talking about fishing the Big Money Showdown on Lake Watery. That's one that we're wanting to head to in October. She has a calendar over here that I can't remember everything. She has to have a calendar for me.
Oh yeah, we definitely have calendars for everything.
I do know the Big Money Showdown Lake Watery. We're going to
invest a lot of time in that one right now. Yeah. Just practicing. We might even use the couples tournament to actually practice for that one.
That's what we were talking about.
So
okay, I have a question in chat from Mid-South again. Speed not being a limiting factor. Do you prefer fishing from a pontoon or a V-bottom boat?
I got to say, I loved the pontoon boat. I really did love the pontoon boat. But however, when we went to the Sea Arc, it's just as roomy, and I don't think I could ever go back. I don't.
I really like the live well that we have on the Pro Cat. It's a real big live well. I mean, I can lay down in it, which I have on days when it's hot, and just turn the water on and get in like a swimming pool.
He's got a jacuzzi on the boat.
But I really have fell in love with the Pro Cat. I mean, it's roomy. We've done everything as far as the lights, the setup. It's really working. It's just trying to figure out drifting and the trolling motor, getting it all packed. So that's the biggest thing because it's totally different from a pontoon boat.
So what made you go from a pontoon boat to Sea Arc?
It's basically like far as everything, the reason why we switched is because of tournament fishing. The pontoon boat was, don't get me wrong, I loved it. But far as speed, these guys were just whipping us. I mean, they were, places I wanted to be, there might be already 10 to 15 people there. And we sold everything we had and completely got back in it. New rods, new tackle, new boat. And I said, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. So that's what that was our whole goal, and we're there.
So I know Rebecca and Jody are in another Iron Cats tournament. Which one is that?
I'm in the Monster Hunt on Halloween.
Yep, she's on the Monster one. I'm not in one currently right now.
Oh, really?
We're in a couple tournament with Chad.
With Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are you guys liking these tournaments? Or are they a thrill and excitement, adrenaline rush? What?
It's so different to me, because I'm so used to nobody not knowing what we have until we get to weigh,
Mm-hmm.
So it's really different to me, but I really like it. It's fun. It's nice to be able to talk to people as you're doing things, So I've enjoyed it.
And I'll definitely enjoy being able to fish in the next one. It's hard to sit back and not fish, and so I can't wait for the couples tournament. I'm really ready to put my hand on that rod and reel and being able to throw it out.
That was hard for him to sit back and not do nothing.
So, you mean you have to? How often does Rebecca let you reel in a big fish?
Never. Answer that one quick.
I really, we work so good together, and we're one big team. I think I enjoy doing more of the video, watching her, catching the fish. I really enjoy that. So I mean, I'm okay with her reeling in all of them. I really am.
Sometimes I'll give them one.
When she's being nice or asleep, you get the reel in.
That's it. I'll wait until she goes to sleep. Now I say, all right, now I got the whole boat.
Because we do a lot of the 12-hour tournaments, and when it gets 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm done. I'm ready for bed. So I'll lay down and get some sleep. Just like he was talking about with the one in Society Hill where we won that, I was knocked out, and I think I woke up disoriented because so much was going on. So it's like, hey, buddy, that's mine.
I would like to give a shout out to a few people that did a PayPal. Stanley Smith, Mark, Catfish and Crappie, and Red Boys. Thank you for the donations.
Thank you.
What would you like to see happen with your YouTube channel coming up in the next year?
We have a 17-year-old girl, and she is big on computers. She knows we're not, okay? We're not. So she's really stuck her hands, on more of our videos and trying to teach us how to do it. But I'm just her support. So I sit behind her and let her just do. So I'm hoping to watch us to get more, lengthier videos out there. And,
we really, want to really see it grow and, just enjoy ourselves, make it family fun. And, like I said, when we come into this, everybody welcomed us with open arms, and it's just been one big family. And we really cannot say how much, we're very blessed, for everything everybody's done for us. And we're really wanting, everybody to be able to come inside when we do tournaments, and stuff, and see the behind the scenes, really how tough it can be, how frustrating it can be, just the live scene of the hurriness of being able to be in tournament fishing and stuff. We really want to bring that out and for everybody to see, and we want to get bigger in it, that's for sure.
Well, I hope you grow and your channel gets big, and I'm ready for some videos.
Thank you. They're coming.
First, we got to get on some fish. But it's coming. We got some good tournaments coming up, and we really, once we get the funds up, is the biggest thing, is to get what we need, that then we can start putting out some good quality videos. But right now, like I said, the old cell phone's been working very well. That's what we do 99.9% of the things off of. So trying to learn the lighting on the boat.
Yeah, that's our big thing, is our lighting. We're trying to get that, so everybody can see what we see, So we pretty much got it to a wrap this weekend, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So it's looking a lot better.
And when we do
the lighting is perfect on the boat. Could your video show it?
Say it one more time.
Your lighting on the boat is perfect because it shows you in your videos how well it's lit up.
Oh, yeah.
I love how when you have the white lights off and your rods are glowing blue.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that's, it's just basically, being able to, we're trying to figure out what everybody loves to see. And that's why we've been playing with the lighting on the boat a little bit more, is trying to get them where they glow even better.
Yeah, we've even changed out our line, too, to help out with that. Because I love
gray. Yellow always does good.
That's it.
Now, are you adding extra lighting, like for when you catch a fish, you turn it on?
Yeah, so it was so funny. We found this, I don't know, what do you call them? Those round lights. You know what I'm talking about that the people use. So we found one of those, and it's really helped out like immensely on the inside for when we're wanting to get closer to the camera to show people stuff. I mean, it puts off quite a bit of light.
You keep most of your lights off when you're fishing, though.
Yeah, because oh my gosh, the mayflies will carry you away here.
Yeah.
It takes good light too. If I have the big lights on, I can't hardly catch fish.
No, it's and our mosquitoes here are so bad. So once you turn that light on, get ready. Get ready.
That's it.
So we can expect to see mosquitoes carry Jamie out of the boat sometime.
I'm telling you, I only turned the lights on his side.
Laura wants to let you know. Let me know when you find the fish, and maybe she'll come back out.
I know. We miss seeing her out there. We try to stay close to her because we love, we want to make sure she's safe out there because it gets dark down there on that hill by herself. So we stay close to her, and we love to kind of shout at her while she's, doing her live feeds. So we're ready to see her back out there. She's going to have to come out Saturday for sure.
Chris Usselton wants to know what kind of line you use, the brand, and how much pound.
Right now we're using 30 pound. We got a mixture of the braided line. I like the slime line. It's the monofilament. It seems to me it stretches good. But when you're hooking big fish and you get a lot of stretch on the line, normally I like changing them out. So we change line out quite a bit because of that reason. But I'm into the slime line myself. So I like between the 30 and 40 pound range.
And see, on mine, I love the Mad Cats, the 9 braid. I love that one on there. And I got 80 on mine. I love it. I do love it. And it changes colors, as it goes through. It's really nice.
And what kind of leader line and size hooks do you use?
We make our own leader line. I use a 80 pound leader line. In the hooks, depending on which style fishing we're doing.
I use 10-aught.
She's anywhere from a 7 to a 10-aught circular hook. That we depends. I like a little bit smaller hook for my cut bait. As far as live bait, we'll go up to a 10-aught.
So, you like inline hooks or offset hooks?
I like some of the inline hooks. This weekend we went to some of the circular octopus hooks that seemed to work a little bit better for us. So we're kind of playing around with different hooks right now.
I myself like the octopus hook. They don't like me though.
You get them in your foot a lot.
Yeah, I actually had one go in my foot, a 10-aught, and had to go to the hospital to get it taken out. It was the craziest thing. We were doing, getting everything rigged up and ready. And we actually had the kids out there, doing all our leader lines and getting them ready. And they were hanging them off the trailer. And I went to weedy the yard, and it grabbed the leader line and slung the whole hook through my foot. It was horrible. Yeah, it was bad. It's all over my Facebook too.
I can imagine. I put a sabiki rig in my toe the other day, and I couldn't imagine the 10-aught.
They tried to get it out, and it was a mess. I mean, yanked my whole foot to the weed eater.
Yeah,
it was horrible. So it catches me.
I bet you don't. I bet you make sure the package is up before you do weed eating again, don't you?
I'm gonna wear shoes next time.
She's either flip flops or barefooted.
I don't like shoes.
Hey, I'm like her when I'm at home. I don't like wearing shoes at all. I don't like wearing flip flops.
They get in my way.
I've even seen her go to the deer stand in flip flops before. So
I've been running barefooted.
I do. I'm telling you, I love it. For free.
Last year, opening day, I was in my camos, the only thing that I had covered up with mud was my feet, and I was barefoot. And I got a 14-point buck opening day.
Wow! Congratulations on that one.
Gosh,
And
I wish we had deer like that here.
I got it out where everybody had their hunting stands. I knew where the beds were, and I went down below the beds 50 yards because I knew when the guys came in, it was going to spook that buck out of that bed and send him down towards the creek.
That's it.
So I was between the creek and the bed, waiting for him to come down.
Nice. Nice.
He came down and got an arrow.
The old saying, go where they're not.
They're not.
That's it. That's what we do. We take that into fishing. Where everybody goes, we go the other way. We like trying new things. That's for sure.
That's what, for those of you that don't know, I don't normally do tournaments on YouTube or anything, but I am going to be doing Josh's cat tactic tournament on the 24th.
24th.
And I'm going to do that one for basically two reasons. One, to show I can catch fish, and two, to show that the Kaskaskia River has some good size flatheads and blues in there.
There you go.
Nice.
It's a natural hatchery, and no one ever fishes it. Rarely do they fish it, but I'm hopefully going to put that river on the map.
That's right.
Because 2 years before I started YouTube, I caught my personal best blue out of that river, which was 83 pounds.
That's a
And
fish.
I'm hoping to bust that. I'm looking to bust that one with a triple-digit blue.
It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, but I know there's flatheads in there, too. I've caught flatheads out of that river.
Put it in the atmosphere.
Hey, Justin's fishing fetish said to tell Carolina Real Screamers they need to do the Patriot James tournament in the spring.
We'll definitely have to do that.
You guys need to go up there and meet some fellow YouTubers and meet everybody up there.
Definitely. We're all about meeting people. We love it.
How far are you from Palmetto Cats?
Oh, gosh, what? 2 hours?
We're about 2 hours away.
So do I foresee a collab fishing video with you guys and Palmetto Cats on
Oh, you never know. You never know.
We would love to if Kevin would invite us, and he'll probably have to show us where the fish are right now. Because it
I'll
seems
bring
like
the chicken.
since he's been it's been tough.
I think Palmetto has a chicken part covered.
I'll bring fried and raw. Like, come on.
Do you use chicken fishing?
Say again?
Do you use chicken as bait?
No. We've never had luck off of it. And everybody tells us use chicken. And we tried. It never does anything for us.
We've tried the Jello or the Kool-Aid. We've tried it all. Like I said, I'm going back to basics. It's always worked for me, and I'm gonna stick to it. I really am.
We're just gonna stick to eat, not that.
Yeah, I love eating chicken.
That, James, I really do agree on sticking to basics.
That's it.
I'm a simple person, and there's a lot of tactics out there. There's a lot of good stuff out there that that works for a lot of people. But I'm just the type, the simpler, the better for me. And, that's just the way I like being. I don't want to take it serious. I believe in enjoying fishing, respecting the fish, taking care of the fish. Definitely love the CPR of it. And, just giving back is what we're about. So we definitely want to get where we can give a lot more back than, what we take in, that's for sure.
Okay, Rebecca, what is your most funniest moment fishing with Jamie?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of just one. God. Oh my gosh, y'all, we could write a book. We could definitely write a book.
From falling off the
Okay,
boat.
let me put it this way. Which one is the most epic, funniest fishing moment?
Okay, I can honestly say we were fishing in y'all. It was Johanna,
Yeah,
and
great PD.
it was a great PD. Yeah, the great PD. And I was just brim fishing because we were getting ready for our nighttime fishing. I threw to catch a fish. I went to reel it in, and it's only like 3-pound test line on there. And I was reeling. I was like, this is going to be the biggest brim I've ever caught in my life. And I got it close to the boat, and I told Jamie, I said, put a net, get your hand down there and get this brim, do something. It's going to break. Well, Jamie reached down and it was an alligator. I would say he was like maybe 2 foot.
Yeah.
Jamie reached down and grabbed this tail and brought him in, and I was just in shock. I caught an alligator.
Yeah.
He was cute.
Yeah, but the alligator had the bluegill in his mouth.
No joke. It was different.
It was fun. Definitely fun. I've never wanted to reach down and touch an alligator before, but that night I did.
He came on the boat for a minute, and we set him back out there. He was happy to leave us. So yeah, I would say that's in my top 10. That's in my top 10.
Okay, Jamie, same question for you.
Same question.
I would have to say the day when she fell off the boat at the dock. I was trying to unload the boat, and I accidentally hit the reverse, and she was coming on, and she ended up going in the water instead of the boat. So
it was hot that day, so it was much appreciated.
So I thought the story was looking forward, and when I hit the reverse, I heard splash. So noticed that she wasn't on the boat. So.
We always have a good time.
That's what we love. We love every trip we have, just making it memorable. It's enjoyable and just having a good time, and that's what it's all about: smiles and laughter, and just enjoying each other's company.
So Jamie, you kind of helped her go into the lake.
Well,
it was hot. He did me a favor.
Yeah, I'll have to admit to it.
You will.
So,
yeah.
That was intentional.
Well, I mean, I really did accidentally hit in reverse, but like I said, I wasn't really looking forward. But out the blind spot, I noticed the split that she was doing, and so
y'all, I have a heck of a doggy paddle.
Accidentally.
All right, Jeremy's tournament catch wants to know: will you all be at the Sanchi Lake Catfishing Club tournament this year?
Oh yeah,
yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're planning on fishing every one of them this year.
And everybody in chat, let's please keep Farron in our thoughts and prayers. He's in the hospital right now. I don't have any more details about that, so please let's do that and keep him in our thoughts and prayers and lift him up to the Maker so he can get the healing he needs and everything. Because I don't know what's going on. Only God does. So, how many shenanigans do you two pull on a boat?
What was it again?
How many tricks and shenanigans do you guys pull on a boat?
Quite a bit.
We do that all the time.
I love it when she is halfway asleep or falls asleep. I'll really just kind of act like the drag's going off or something, and she jumps up. I mean, she's all like, "What's going on?" Or I'll run from the back of the boat to the front where we have rods and wake her up like, "Oh my God, a fish!" So we like keeping it very interesting. We really do.
Or when if I hook up to a log at the bottom, I always yell "fish on," and he's always like, "Oh my God!" I make him think for a minute.
Oh yes.
So Jamie, you're like grabbing her line when she's asleep and just yank real hard on a big.
I've gone to a point where I'll have, on on your cell phone, a sound of a drag going off. I'll set it right near her ear, and all of a sudden you'll hear, zzz, and she'll pop up. And
I'm ready.
we like having fun. We really do.
We're full of laughters on our boat.
How many times have you slapped him over that one?
Oh gosh, tons. I'm like, there's really no fish.
Sorry, no fish. And here lately, we've been pulling a lot of that because it's been kind of boring.
Gotta have fun.
Now, what do you sleep on when you say you take a nap of a night? Do you have a sleeping bag?
No, on the floor.
The floor, yeah.
I take a float coat and I put it down for a nice luxury pillow.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I can't sleep without a blanket. So we have a poncho on the boat, and I'll just throw that on myself to make me feel like I got something.
So what kind of trick do you pull on Jamie?
Everything. Just like I said, I love the fish on one. Because he always he wants to be right there. He can grab a net real quick when I do that.
And I knew if I'd have missed that fish in that tournament she was just in, so I was willing to get in the water after just about. So I definitely wasn't going to miss that one. That's for sure.
So have you ever tried to net that log that she hooks on the bottom of a river or lake?
No, hadn't quite got that far, but I have jumped off the boat before at night and act like I've fallen off or something, scared to death and stuff like that. So we've gone to extremes to keep it laughing.
Gotta keep it fun.
You do go to the extreme if you're jumping in the water every night.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
I was raised up on it. I've been blessed to get as far in life as I have, doing some of the craziest things that I've done. But, it's a lot of fun. But, knowing where you're at, I won't do that in the Great PD River by no means. I've always been the type, if the water is brown, I won't swim in it. Yeah. But, like on the Walk-a-Mall where, I've been raised up on where there's hardly no current, I'll jump in at night and swim and stuff. So it's not like the big Great PD. I mean, it scares me.
We got some current, huh?
Yeah, Laura says getting in the water to pull a fish out of the river is Muddy River's gig.
That's right.
Yeah, she's trying to talk me into going noodling one day, and
That's a dream of mine.
I'm not wanting to stick my hands in nothing I can't see.
Rebecca, it's fun. I've done it.
I want to do it so bad.
But here's one mind concept you got to have when you get in that water.
Uh-huh.
Expect to get bit.
Yes. See? Let's go. I'm ready.
When you stick your hand under a dock or in a hole, expect to get bit.
See?
Don't go in there scared. Don't go in there half cocked and think that it's okay, but expect that when you stick your hand in the hole, a catfish is going to bite it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll stick to the rod and reel.
Stick your hand in. You feel for its mouth when it opens. Go all the way back to where you find the gills. Put your hand between the gills and the plate. Reach out to gill plate. Grab the gill plate and pull him out that way. So when you bite, he won't bite down as much. You'll have his mouth locked open.
See, I'm ready.
No way. You would get me to do that. You're braver than me.
Ever since I've met him, I said, you're going to go with me to do it. He won't go with me, so I'm just.
If they're on a pole in a line, I'll stick to that. But as far as going underwater and sticking my hand in a dark hole and something biting,
he's just going for sport.
You're only in water that's maybe 4 to 6 feet deep, maybe chest deep.
Yeah, but it's the part where your hand kind of disappears and you can't see what you're reaching in that scares me.
Exactly.
Here's one thing people don't understand. If a box turtle gets in those beds, they can't turn. Or the big snapping turtles get in those catfish beds that's put out there. They can't turn around.
No, my luck, you would be able to.
No, because I've tried that and I pulled them up by the tails before.
Ooh.
And the boxes are made just big enough for blues and flatheads to make a nest and turn around in. So when those alligator turtles get in there, they can't turn around and get out.
Oh.
You have to take the box out of the water and open the bottom to where they can get out. But the blues and flatheads are limber enough to where they can make that divot in the bottom and make that nest. That's how they get the sores on them.
Yeah.
You just reach in there and wait, and he'll back up to a certain point. Then when he gets backed up to a certain point, he'll open his mouth and bite down on your hand. He does that. You just grab that bottom jaw, hold on tight, and pull him out.
There you go.
You get him out of that box. You wrap your arms around him and legs around him and bear hug him until he's done fighting.
Hold on, because I'm not letting go.
I mean, you can pull out them 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60-pound cats out of those boxes.
I'm ready. Sign me up.
I do not want that on the end of my arm.
Jody's coming with me.
That little panda girl.
We're ready, right, Jody?
No, that little panda girl can have them all.
We need someone to drive the boat, so.
Yeah, I'll drive the boat.
That's Avid's job.
Oh, no, I don't drive the boat. I'd rather be in the water.
Well, Jamie?
I'll drive the boat.
That'll be a video.
You see, Run Lake up here in Illinois, they have noodling spots where you can go noodling for flatheads and blues.
If it's not a pole in line, I ain't doing it.
I'm right with you.
I'll take one for the team.
Like I said, you're a braver woman than me because I'm not having anything to do with that.
But see, they got gloves you can buy that has your fingers out. They can go all the way up your arm.
I can't work in gloves. Uh-huh.
No, these have habits where your fingers are cut out where you can slide them all the way up to the sockets.
Yeah.
Protect your palm of your hand, your wrist, and your forearm. They're not metal. They're like a roll. They're like an armored cloth. To where if a catfish bites down, they ain't gonna get into your skin.
Got it.
I like them gloves.
I've been trying to talk her in and let me buy her some just to handle the catfish and stuff, but
I retried it, and y'all, my hands are so scarred up from catfish. It's crazy. All the way down to my wrist.
She won't let me get her no gloves. I mean, she's about as country as it comes. She's like,
let's go.
Straightforward.
Yeah, just like, whoop, I got it.
Girl going in.
Catfish opens its mouth and in goes a hand. Now, I will say this: the catfish don't bite as hard. The flatheads don't bite as hard as the blues do.
Them blues, they'll start twisting on you. They're a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'll tear your hands up.
Yeah, they will.
I've been poked several times by them things too, and I'll tell you what, that doesn't feel good.
That'll light you up.
At least you didn't have happen what Epic had happened.
Say again?
At least you didn't have the accident that Epic had happened to
What
him.
happened?
A grosso thing took out his tooth.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. A big blue took out one of his teeth right up here.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. That fish wanted a souvenir.
No, I've been poked just once or twice, simple stuff like that. The smaller ones are the worst. I mean, those smaller blues are just.
Yeah, when I catch the smaller blues, I hand them to Jamie. Finish this one for me. Get this one off.
The smaller ones are worse for that.
They are.
They really are.
If you go over to Epic Catfishing channel, you probably see that video. It's one of his latest videos he has up. And that fish was almost like 50, 60 pounds.
Wow.
It's
Right,
a big blue that did it off the Mississippi. And
Oh, watch that.
huh?
Yeah, he has his tooth fixed, but I think you should keep it missing. I think it's cool.
That's right. That's like
I
a. That's
think
like a
his wife likes the tooth, so she's making him fix it back.
she made him get that fixed.
He has to be presentable.
That's a story.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, we'll remind everybody somebody had a birthday yesterday.
Ooh, somebody did have a birthday.
Mhm.
Mr. Avid.
I don't know who she's talking about.
September's a good month.
Say what?
September's a good month.
Yeah.
Mine was back on the 14th.
Well, I'm only 21, so.
That's right.
I get younger every day.
I've only done the 21 thing for a while now.
Some people lie about the fish they catch. Avid's lying about his age.
That's right.
I learned that one well from some ladies from a lot of the ladies I talked to. So I'm like, okay, I'll stick with that one.
There you go.
I'm 21. I act like it. I might as well be 21.
That's it.
It was a fun year.
So, what kind of editing gear do you guys use for your channel?
Right now, we don't have any. So we need to I've been asking everybody a few questions on their favorite ones. So we got to make a decision and do it.
Yeah, we're basically just been straight off the cell phone and downloading everything. It's just been what you see is kind of is
what you get
is what you get right now. Everything as far as like I said, it's been rookie videos and stuff. It's live. It's full of energy. It's what you see, and it's kind of what we're seeing. I mean, that's as live as you can get.
Does anybody have some questions? Write them out and we'll ask.
Is Catfish and Crappie still in here? I've got to give them a few minutes because we're going to have at least a 30, 40-second delay between live chat and text.
I have a quick question while we're waiting. It was asked me when I was online last week. Is there anybody you would love to go fishing with? A celebrity YouTuber or anything, or a certain place you want to go fishing?
I know Rebecca has.
I love Steve Douglas. I do. That's who I fish with.
We've watched a lot of his videos and stuff, and he's just like, just is laid back, and he does a lot. It seems like in the Tennessee area and stuff also, and it's a lot of fun watching his videos.
I watched one of his videos and he was making cheeseburgers on the boat. And ever since I watched that, I've wanted to make a cheeseburger on the boat. I've not done it yet, but
me and Jamie, we'll take T-bone steaks out there. We eat good on the boat.
I'll take a little grill and we'll sit there and
a little propane grill. Oh my goodness, we eat.
I don't know if you can see chat, but I'm asking Mark about a good editor program for you guys.
Yes, please let us know.
And he's good with them, and Mavioli is I'm going to post it up in chat for you.
Yes, please.
See it?
Yep, I see it right there. I'm gonna write it down.
She keeps a pad and a pencil over beside her.
That's the banker in her.
I'm telling you.
And weekend is going to have another one. I'm going to post up as soon as you get that one done.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Tablet. There's the other one.
I've heard about this one.
Yep.
You got to check them both out real good.
We sure do.
Like I said, we got people in here that can help you with whatever questions you got, especially them. I don't edit. I do videos and I just upload them without editing. I keep them real.
There you go.
That's the same thing we do.
You see me baiting it up, casting them out, and if I don't catch anything, I don't catch anything. If I catch it, you see it.
That's been our story lately. But yeah, that's like what you see on our YouTube channel now. You know, it's basically as live as it can. I mean, no editing, no nothing. It's just we're cell phone. You know, take it out, shoot the video, and just have a good time. We really want it to be exciting and laughter and just enjoyable.
Pontoon Jody, Jeremy Tournament's Cats is asking you if you're excited about the monster hunt.
I'm excited to get whooped again.
No, you got too many people on your side for you to get whooped again.
You do. We're going to be watching you.
I didn't really understand who I'd be fished against. I got Epic. I mean, my goodness. And Jeremy had 2 stands. I don't know all who's going to be fishing that day, but Big Mike, I don't know what day he's on, but oh, goodness, I'm going to have it handed to me. But I'm going to try my best. I've been trying to find new spots and get on some bigger fish, getting prepared for it. But it's going to be fun. I look forward to the snack talk.
That's always the fun part.
Yeah.
So you now got 4 people on your team, Jody. You got Carolina Real Screamers, you got me, you got Catfish and Crappie saying Team Jody. And JBT is curious, what are you going to record with, GoPro or what?
Well, if I go live, I have to use my phone. So that kind of limits my spots I go in. I've been practicing some live feeds and just making them private to see, if I go back and watch and see how the feed was, if it was spotty or in and out.
And what about you, Carolina Real Screamer?
We've been doing nothing but cell phones. I've looked into some of the GoPros and stuff, but I like it where it's just simple. It goes back the way we are. It's just pick up the phone, videotape it, as live as it is. I mean, to me, that's just real. That's just the way it's supposed to be. I love that.
Do you guys have one of these newer phones, like the new Android S21?
I've got
the
iPhone Pro something.
Pro Max or something. Y'all, it took us a long time just to learn how to use the cell phone.
I know this one, when I do videos, it gives me the editing option. When I go back to watch a video, it gives me the option to edit it.
I'll have to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a program on the phones that you do have an option to edit with.
I'll have to definitely look into that.
Because these newer phones do have a built-in editing software when you do live videoing.
Well, she asked me, she said, why did you go with such a upgraded phone? She says, the only thing you do is talk or text or take a picture. And, I told her, I said, I'm just trying to keep up with the times. I said, everybody's going, these nice phones and stuff. And
when I'm on the bank, I use this to do all my videos and live streams. And if you've seen any of my videos, they're crystal clear and sharp.
Nice.
That's just how good this Android S21 is. And if I do a picture, I can zoom up to any object up to 100. I'd be 200 yards away and I'd zoom it up to 100 times and bring it real close, like it's 25, 30 feet away, and be able to take a picture of it.
Maybe I should upgrade. I got a flip phone. No, I'm joking.
I'd get an Android. I'm not a fan of the Apples.
I'm not either. I'm too careless with the phone.
You've only gone through, what, 6 phones this year from dropping them, or?
They're not welly made. Welly.
Hey, that's why you get the Gator covers on these things.
Uh-huh.
Because I've dropped this thing 5 times and it hasn't broke, hasn't tipped the glass or anything.
Let her hold it. She'll break it somehow.
Do you need me to hold that? No.
Not what you want to pay what I'm paying for it.
You all have a question from Outdoors with Big Mac. If you had a choice in going fishing with Bill Dance, Kevin Vandam, or Jimmy Houston Outdoors, which one would you go with?
Y'all, I was raised on Bill Dance, okay? So I would have to, I would watch his shows. So it would definitely have to be Bill Dance. We fish alike.
On Saturday mornings, Bill
On
Dance.
Saturday mornings.
Road to Explorer says she used to use iMovie with her iPhone, but now she uses Video Leap because you can add masks and do a lot more stuff with it.
There you go.
Might want to write that down too.
Where'd that? No. Yeah, the all the catfish community on YouTube. What would be the top 10 people you'd like to go catfishing with, and why?
Oh boy, I would definitely have to. I got to go back to my normal ones, So I would do like the Steve Douglas, Bill Dance. I would have to. Well, I want to go fishing with Kevin now. Gotta do Kevin. Jody, I would love to get on some flatheads with you.
Definitely.
Gosh, I'm telling you. I mean, I would do.
I'm just going to follow her.
Yeah. He's going to have to be right with me.
You're just a smart man.
See?
I told you, I'm simple. I'm just going to follow her.
I'm telling you.
So, Jamie, come back to that question again. Why haven't you put a ring on her finger yet?
I wish I had $1 for her time. We waiting on the right time. It's coming.
He's scared he's going to put a ring on it. It's going to get lost in a catfish's mouth.
Yeah.
What's this wing stuff?
I mean, right?
We've been having so much fun and stuff, but it's coming. It really is. Like I said, it's going to probably be on a full moon night, catfishing or something, and just pop the question to her and just keep it, simple and easy. That's the way we like doing things.
So basically what he's saying, on a full moon, it's going to be a slow bite.
No. I'm going to say this. On a full moon, I've had quite a few cats hit my line. On a full moon. So that doesn't mean it'll be a slow bite either.
Well, the way it's been going for us, it's probably going to be soon then. Because of the fish.
If we get a bite, we probably think it's a joke.
Jeremy's tournament cat says, it took me and my wife 14 years to get married. So I feel you, buddy, how people ask about it, LOL.
That's right.
Sorry, Mark. I had to ask that question because it was texted to me to ask that question.
That's a hot seat one there.
The mic's on. The mic drop.
You have to ask.
You got to ask.
Because I have my phone here and I got chat here, and I normally ask questions when I get them asked. So So, how'd you guys like tonight?
I've had a great time.
I really have. It's been very enjoyable. We really had a lot of fun. I mean, actually, we were pretty nervous, or I was. I can speak for me. You know, never doing nothing like this because I'm always kind of quiet, more laid back. But you know, it like she said too. You know, we've been watching everybody. We've been welcomed, and we've been very blessed to meet some great people. And you know, when she was fishing, you know, the tournament and stuff with all the ladies and stuff, you know, we just felt welcomed, and we cannot say how much we thank you to everybody for allowing us to come in and be a part of the family. I mean, you know, we're new, and you know, but we're just down to earth and just simple people. We appreciate everything.
And what about you, Rebecca?
I've very much enjoyed myself. You know, just like Jamie was saying, you know, we can't say thank you enough to everybody. You know, we have a good time. We're full of laughs, and we just having fun.
Avid, you've been called out for your pin card for betraying
Hey, I
Jamie.
already answered that question. Hey, I told him if I get a question like that, I'm going to ask it because that's what.
You gotta be upfront. You gotta ask.
I'm not rushing it. I just had a question to ask me twice. So.
Hey, we're an open book. We answer anything.
Plus, I mean, it might be something. We'll just shoot on live video, maybe doing a live stream one night, maybe, or something, and you know, catching catfish and just say, you know, okay, you know, wait until she does her personal best and get it, and then say, okay, this is the time.
You'll know when the time's right.
That's it.
And rushing it. Laura the Explorer said the only license you need is a fishing license.
That's it.
We got that covered.
And a captain's license.
And a captain's.
So, give us a backstory on that captain's license.
So, you know, we were wanting to do it for that 3 years, you know, time. And, you know, we're just so busy, you know, with my job and his job. And I never really got time to, you know, sit down and do it. And, you know, between the two of us, we have 7 children, you know, so we're very, you know, busy. And, you know what? I think I actually called Jamie at work and I said, hey, I need $500. I want to take a class. And he said, you know, are you finally going to do it? And I said, I am. I think because I had some time off of work because, you know, COVID, you know, started and it worked out perfect, you know, because it gave me the time to study. You know, I put myself, you know, with 2 months of learning, but, you know, I finished it up in 3 weeks and I went and I took my test and it took 2 days for me to get my test results back. And and it said you passed, I was like, oh my God, yay.
So is Jamie going to get his captain's license as well?
He is. When he can get just a little bit of time, he's going to do it. I'm going to make him.
You know, she's the smart one, so I let her go first.
Everybody thinks it is a very hard course. And I can see, you know, some of the things being an issue, but, you know, it's not as horrible as people are, you know, saying it is, you know. So it was nice. I enjoyed it.
I commend you doing it. The woman getting out and getting that license. That's great.
Yeah. It's definitely, and you know, whenever I went and, you know, I had to get my TWIC card and stuff, the woman who was doing mine, she was just smiling ear to ear. And I was thinking, oh my God, what's going on? She goes, I don't see many women do this. And I was, you know, it's nice, you know, to hear, you know, another woman get excited just for me. We don't even know each other, you know, just, it was very nice. And I got, you know, my child, she's wanting to now, you know, she's 17 now, so we do got to wait. She's wanting to get her captain's license too. So I'm ready.
I told her, I says, I'll just supply the boat and I'll ride along with you and just let you do your thing and support you 150%. So I'm very proud of all her accomplishments.
Thank you, Laura the Explorer and Catfish and Crappie, for sharing out this live stream and getting more people in here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And how was your first night as a co-host, Jody?
It was fun. Had a good time. I'm still backwards and shy, but I tried to step up and ask some questions. But yeah, it was an experience. It's easy with these two. They're back home and country people like me.
That's right.
We make it. We keep it as simple as we can.
You've done fantastic,
You
Jody.
really have.
You really have.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad she said yes, because I can see the kind of trouble we can get into as.
You got a heck of a partner, I'll tell you that.
I know.
I thought I would be the mean one, but it looks like I'm going to have to settle Avid down. He's going to turn into an ornery one.
Got to put a leash on him.
I'm just a kind-hearted big bear, Bigfoot. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself tonight, and I'm glad we were able to distract you through laughter and everything to keep you from being nervous on here.
You've done fantastic. We can't thank you enough for allowing us to come on.
We really do appreciate it, and this is our very first, sort of, getting to know everybody better, and we've had a good time, and we cannot say thank you enough for everything, for y'all and everybody for welcoming us.
Before you go, give us your tips and tricks for new beginners in catfishing.
Have a good time.
Have
a good time.
Have a good time. Do what you've been doing. And I know I've used this word several times. Keep it simple, keep it easy, and just don't try to go outside of your comfort zone.
Exactly. Talk to people. That's the one thing I love is, being able to reach out to people to learn things. And just like I said, everybody gives you advice. Take all that advice, make it yours. Make it yours.
And would that go as well as for flathead fishing too?
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you said that one. Okay, everybody, it's been a nice night. Please go over, if you haven't went over to Carolina Real Screamers and hooked them up yet, please do that. They came in at 120. They're now setting at 135 hook sets. And Jody has went up from 215 to 218 tonight. So let's help them both keep growing, and let's get them out there and show them some love.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for everything.
And with that being said, everybody have a good night and enjoy. And it's a great pleasure to have you on. We'll have you on again.
Thank
you. We'll love to do it.
And I'll get with Jody and see what we have want to do for next week's show. And we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Thank you all so much.
Appreciate it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.